30 seconds to go. I'm on this stage 2 race Watopia, and this is one where I run with BB and about 3 more guys, and we run this thing pretty good. I sped it up pretty quick because it's mostly us in the front 5, but he kept giving us cues of how to ride the race. I really like how he rides. He gives us comments. We talked for about 30 minutes after the race. We're at 3, 2, 1, and we're off. And as you see, I come out, somebody jumps out there way in front of us. I don't know who it was, but yeah, there he is. He comes out and he's like a bat out of hell. He's gone. And I was like, okay, cool. I just ride it. My thing was, I'm finding a consistent pace to ride at. I like riding there. I think I could have started a little bit earlier on my end. I do have the energy to pull off a 1,000-meter sprint now, 1,000-foot sprint with ease. And I pulled it off by 750. I was trying to get it down to 500. But as you see at the end, it's going to get, I should have pulled it off just a little second faster. I would have had it. So as we come around this end, I'm riding now. I did ride, this race came, I want to say about 6 hours. I ran like the 8. I finished up almost 9 o'clock on the first race. On the team time trials that night before. So that was like at 8:30, 9 o'clock that night. And then I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, well, 4 o'clock, and got ready for this race and took off on this race. And I pretty much thought it was just gonna be me, but when BB showed up, I hopped off the time. I realized I was gonna do the time trial bike, but then I hopped off that and got onto a bike that I could draft with because I knew that we were gonna do a lot of drafting on this race. So as you see, I get back on this race and I'm riding, I'm drafting with each other, and we're riding in a nice little draft pad. And it was going like that because I know it's shooting up pretty fast, but BB would give us cues to, hey, ride with this. He was like, okay, when we come around on that second flat, he was like, T, if you want to take off and just roll, you can. And so what I was doing was just listening to the cues he had, and we just tried to flip in front, and when I felt a little tired, I would roll to the back, and he was giving me cues about, as you see the cues coming up, he would give me cues about steering, which I've been riding Swift Play. I got it when it first came out, and it's just kind of been sitting on I bought some handlebars and stuff to put on my stationary bike so I can use them, but they're not built for stationary bikes. So I had to do that. But the thing is that he was giving us cues on what to do, when to go. He was like, when you get tired, fall to the back. And it was just really helpful to ride like that. I think that the reason I like riding with him because he's so much further ahead in the bike riding. I don't know if he's been riding for a long time. He's probably riding on the streets and stuff. I don't know, but he does do a great job at coaching, even when we were riding with somebody else. And he was telling me that sometimes it depends on who he's riding with. He'll ride back in the pack to conserve his energy. Now, my strengths are strong, but I still think I could have took off in the second half of this race and kept riding, you know, because he was like, just take off and ride at any pace you want to ride at, and you can take the lead. And I was riding pretty good on this first lap. Second lap, I was doing pretty good. I'm still riding 400. I mean, yeah, right at 350, 400, 425, and now I'm trying to stay in that area. Only when I hit a hill or a climb would I speed up. And the reason for that is because riding at that pace, my legs were tired from the day before. I didn't realize, even though I didn't kill myself, I think it was a almost 23-mile race, 24-mile race. The night just 7 or 8 hours earlier, so my legs were still kind of sore. So I could ride, but I just didn't have that deep end power. And lately I've been noticing that I haven't had that power, which is kind of frustrating sometimes, because I want it. But it's frustrating because I don't have it all the time. So as we come around the end of this first lap, we all still stayed bunched up. We and it really helped that I ran the team trial the night before, because it allowed me to stay with the pack and understand staying in the pack and riding with the pack, so we can get better numbers on that. Now I ran this race Monday, and I think because I ran with the pack and and you notice I'm not running myself really hard. I ran this race about 30 seconds faster than what I ran Monday by myself, which was really significant when you look at it in riding. So it worked because I didn't burn myself out riding Monday, but it was still a good race. Now I'm gonna ride the new one tomorrow about 2 in the morning. I'm recording this on Sunday. I'm gonna ride that about tomorrow about 2 in the morning. I think I'm gonna hold off to the first of the month to do another weight video. I have been weighing myself during the week. The reason why is just because I haven't been taking pictures of it. I've been stepping on it because my doctor, since October 2nd, made me start back weighing once a week at least, because I had a thing where I got weighed the Friday before the Monday appointment, and I was literally 389. And then when I went to go get weighed in on Monday over a 2-day period, I know I snacked a little bit, but I didn't go crazy or nothing. I was 401. Now I'm back down. I weighed myself this morning. I'm 393 now. So I'm 4 pounds more than what I was at last month. So I'm gonna let myself roll through this month. I'm actually getting my meal plans really together. She wants me on to count my calories. She's not worried about the number. She said count my calories, that way I can see where I'm at, because a lot of my stuff is hidden in the idea that I am eating healthier, but I eat larger proportions. And then the problem with me is when I'm home, like these 4 or 5 days I've been home, I don't eat much at all. I really don't eat at all. It's on the road when you're riding, and you eat breakfast, and you're riding for another 4 hours, and you have nothing else to do, and I snack here and there, but I don't snack on them. But like I dehydrated pineapple chips, dehydrated apples, dehydrated vegetable chips. I dehydrate a lot. And I just eat those chips. I cut down the pineapple and the apple chips. I do Granny Smiths, so they're not really sugary. And so she's got me counting my calories. I do a lot of canning myself. So I can my meals, so I really am canning them really well now, so I can count the calories on those, doing the ounces, the vegetables. I really watch a lot of breads. I don't drink sodas. If I do, it's a Diet Sun-Kissed Orange. I love Diet Sun-Kissed Orange. If I do drink any kind of soda, that's what you want to catch me drinking. Every blue moon, maybe a Diet Sprite, but that's like maybe twice in a week if I do that. Sometimes it's less than that. So I'm doing pretty good. So that's why I'm saying about that. I'm gonna get back on it, and I have it up the first of the month. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll through this month and see where I'm at by the end of this month. Plus, I'm doing the counting the calories. That's another reason I'm changing the format of how I'm gonna do my videos. I'm gonna do more of like a blog style. The reason for that is because it's more interactive. I can show what I'm doing more. You'll see me, and I'll probably put myself up in the upper right-hand corner probably, and that way you can see myself. Well, I'm looking at the video upper right-hand corner. You can see me, and I'll be showing the ingredients and stuff that I'm eating. I'm putting myself on it. I'm keeping it at 2,500 calories because the doc was like, you know, for my weight and where I'm at, it takes about 4,000. So my goal is to be 225 in about 2 years. So for me to do that, I really got to start. And it's kind of been I know I need to count the calories, and it's been kind of selfish on my part, because counting the calories is it's not selfish but scary, because you know you're doing all the healthy eating. I'm watching everything I do, I'm watching everything I go, but it's still, my hardest part is being truck driver, because I stay on the road, and it's hard to find things to do. Now I've gotten really good. I bought a new slicer so I can slice up, like I said, I eat vegetable chips. I slice up zucchini, squash, real thin slices, dehydrate them, throw maybe on a couple of chips sea salt, just so some of them have a little something on them. And that's what I eat, a bag or 2 of those a day. They're like a little pint bag, so that's what I've been doing lately. I'm gonna get back to the race because we're getting close to the end. Like I say, I've been riding in a group, as you see. I sped it up because, like I say, it was just mostly us, and it was more of an idea of showing how as a group you ride. And I'm riding with, like I said, I'm riding with BB, and we got everybody else on this ride, and it's really a nice ride. I saw BB fall back, and then when I took off here, my goal was just to sustain close to 30 miles an hour. So I figured if I stayed there from where we're at now, we had a couple of more hills come up, but I knew that I could ride with this now. I told you, longer rides, when it gets closer to the end, I can ride. Now, what was going on was I hadn't really been paying attention to the wattage that I had been putting out, so I was kind of nervous. so I didn't put it out as early as I needed. If I had known, I could have put it out way sooner than what I did, way before this, and just kept going. Now I kept it up, trying to stay at 30-some miles an hour, and I slow it down, and I'm thinking I'm going fast enough so that if I notice BB take off, I'll get there. And out of nowhere, he just, it's that extra gear he got that you can see, I'm trying to get it. He has that extra gear right there that just takes it. But anyway, thank y'all for watching the video. Have a great day and ride on.